Hey guys, good morning. Raul here with your Saturday edition of SASE Slapbass Sports Entertainment. Today's start date is 2025 0524. Yeah, 0524. Well, watched the game last night between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars, and I'm pleasantly surprised that they pulled this game off, winning 3-0 and blanking out the Stars. I don't know what happened yesterday. Like, they played better hockey yesterday for sure. They still took a couple of stupid penalties. Darnell Nurse, you of all people, took a really stupid penalty when you shouldn't have. And even Skinner, when you took that penalty, even Skinner looked at you like, what the fuck, man? But good to see that you guys pulled it off. Now you guys go back to Winnipeg for 2 games, and hopefully you guys win both games at home, and then crush the Dallas Stars in their arena, so that they can shut the fuck up once and for all. The only other story that I have to mention to you guys, not really much going on in the world of sports. Like I said, I find the NBA has gotten really boring. So most likely will never talk about it again unless it's the Raptors or the San Antonio Spurs. Carry on with... excuse me, guys. But I think the only other thing that's noteworthy right now is that Brendan Shanahan, who was the president of the Toronto Maple Leafs, he's gone now. And at this point in time, right now, they have no ambitions of replacing him. So it looks like right now the president and CEO of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, he is going to be running the show, and we'll have to wait and see what goes on from there. So, but outside of that, there's not really much going on. Baseball, the Blue Jays have moved up a spot. Actually, when I checked yesterday, they're actually in second place now in the American League. So I don't know if I'm going to say there's a shocker. Well, it actually is a shocker to me, because the past few years, even by this time, they were still at the bottom of the league. Basically golfing. So seeing them in second place right now, that's great. Let's hope maybe that they can keep a momentum up. They're right behind, of course, who's in first place? Of course, the New York Yankees. So we'll see what happens now for the rest of the year. I'll keep an eye on it and keep you guys posted here and there about it, but not really following that, and then just wait and see what they're... I gotta say something, folks. Like this segment I've enjoyed talking about this segment for a very long time with you guys. I've enjoyed coming online and telling you guys, but I've turned my head more around, wrapping my head more around, with keeping up with hockey. To me, it just seems to be a far more exciting sport than baseball or basketball, and rugby. Rugby, I love. When I was in South Africa and I played rugby, I started to enjoy really the game, and watching teams like South Africa, the Springboks and the New Zealand All Blacks, who are my team. I basically, oh God, I don't even know what the hell's going on with me. I'm yawning so much. Anyways. But those are my 2 teams, that I really enjoy watching play. South Africa and New Zealand. I'm not a big fan of England. I'm not a big fan. Like, I have certain teams in the Northern Hemisphere that I do like, even though Canada's in it. Canada's not really, even though Canada's my country. The rugby team in Canada is not really my team. Considering that I got exposed more to rugby in South Africa than I was here in Canada. It's only natural, I guess, whoever you get exposed to. But anyways, that's all I pretty much wanted to mention to you guys. That now the series between Edmonton and Dallas is tied at 1. Basically, the shutout basically shuts up the Dallas fans, which they needed to shut the fuck up, because they have no fucking clue as to what hockey really is. They just go there just so that they can drink and see a team see a team play a sport that they didn't even hear of. And the other thing too is that as you all know, the Penguin, Gary the Penguin Bettman, he wants to advance, his little cause with trying to get more Southern teams. And I was reading a little bit more I was reading more there was an article in the newspaper that I read where, viewership through ESPN and TNT, into hockey, especially in the Southern states, is down 30%. Yet Bettman still wants to go after these Southern teams, these Southern cities for some goddamn reason. Dude, hockey is played on ice in the wintertime in the Northern Hemisphere. Okay? It does not snow in Dallas or in Houston. It does not snow in Florida. It does not snow in California. Yet for some odd fucking reason, your minuscule little brain keeps wanting to get more teams in the southern part of the United States than like Quebec. Quebec is so ready to to get a team back in there. Again, I know I'm going to repeat this, but your lazy fat fucking ass just for some reason won't pull the trigger on that. But you'll pull the trigger on two teams that'll potentially fail. Dallas and not Dallas, but Atlanta again, and Houston. But that just goes to show your lack of intelligence and your lack of imagination as far as teams are concerned. But anyway, that's pretty much it, you guys, for this edition of Sassy Slap-Ass Sports Entertainment. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys. I don't know, whether you guys enjoyed this segment or not, but if you do, like, share, and subscribe. Go to YouTube. The handle there is or the channel is Sassy Slap-Ass Sports Entertainment. Like, share, and subscribe, like I said before, and then my handle also on Facebook is @RaulWeens. And hey, hope you guys like the content. Anyways, have you guys a great day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.